Financial success means different things to different people. It might mean achieving millionaire status, owning your own home, or even living debt-free. The trick to financial success is being able to manage your money, and that's where your good or bad habits play a vital role. You could be working hard from 9 to 5, you may be making decent money, but are you failing to get ahead on your plan to financial freedom despite your aspirations? You may be unintentionally falling in the same money traps that are keeping the majority from achieving financial success. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 6 things you could be doing with your money that are keeping you poor. 1. You are living beyond your means. Live below your means and you will have the best chance to reach financial freedom. In fact, this aspect is the biggest predictor of your financial success. What stops most people from getting there? The problem is not an inability to stick to a budget. It is rather the thinking that you must commit to frugal living and sacrifice in order to make it happen. We all can strike a balance between living the life we want to live while also reaching financial independence. By focusing on the decisions you make and how you spend your money, you can live below your means while still enjoying the lifestyle you want. Money that is spent today can't go towards compounding your wealth and building your net worth. Once it's spent, it's not there to go towards investing or paying off your debt. Living below your means is saying yes to having money in the future. The key question to ask yourself is if spending this money now is more important than achieving the long-term financial goals you want to achieve. No matter what your income is, having a realistic and well-planned budget is key to financial planning and success. Without a budget, your spending can get out of control and may leave you questioning where all your funds went at the end of the month. If you don't know where your money goes and how much your bills are, how can you possibly keep on top of your finances and start your path to financial wealth? So, make a budget and stick to it. 2. You are overusing your credit cards. A credit card may be a powerful tool to help build your credit history, but a high credit limit could be encouraging you to live beyond your means. The most challenging part of managing your debt is figuring out how much you can spend each month without burning a hole in your pocket. Making purchases on your credit card can often give the illusion that you are getting things for free. Credit card debt is one of the most expensive bad money habits you can have. Not only can the very high interest rates of credit cards make the debt very hard to pay off, did you know that the minimum credit card payment generally only covers interest? Avoid throwing money down the drain and pay off your credit card balance in full every month to avoid these high interest fees. If you cannot do that, perhaps you should get rid of your credit card altogether. 3. You prioritize the wrong stuff. Saving money and building wealth doesn't come without some sacrifices. Trying to free up more money to save, invest, or pay off debt on your current income requires cutting back on some of life's unnecessary guilty pleasures. For instance, we've all heard it before, but making a coffee at home every day instead of buying takeout can save you a fortune. Shopping online might seem like a good idea, but it will mostly end with unnecessary purchases of things that are seldom used and not really needed. You can resist the impulse to purchase things online by putting the money to good use, such as paying off debts or putting it into a savings account instead. The first and easiest way to reduce unnecessary spending is by creating and using a 30-day list. This is a list where you write down items you want to purchase with the date that you added it to the list. If 30 days pass and you still need the item, then go ahead and purchase it. 4. You are ignoring your debt. The only thing worse than racking up unnecessary and expensive debt is ignoring it altogether when it comes time to pay it off. Landlords and potential employers can check your credit report too. If there's an ugly surprise or error on your report, it can seriously impact your financial life. You might be forced to pay high interest rates or be denied a loan altogether. Worryingly, when the financial woes become too overwhelming and the debt spiral kicks off, many people stick their head in the sand and ignore that spiral worsening. It's a vicious cycle and could leave you with nothing. Getting on top of your debt before it gets on top of you is the only way to avoid losing it all. 5. You buy new cars. Few things you do in your lifetime will waste more money than buying a brand new car. That's because the moment you drive it off the parking lot, it loses some of its value. A car can lose some 20% of its value in the first year alone, and potentially lose over 60% of its value in the first 5 years. Even worse is if you take out a loan to buy a new car, as you'll need to add interest to your losses due to value depreciation. Depreciation slows down after the first 3 years of ownership. A used vehicle presents much better value than a new vehicle. You get the advantages of a new car for a much better value, and all you give up is the new car smell. 6. You are not investing. Saving a pot of money is one thing, but if you don't invest it, it will only get you so far. Most millionaires started out poor and did not have large incomes during their lives, so saving was a habit they adopted while they were still poor. They invested their savings as well as the investment income generated by their savings. After many years, their savings and investments compounded, eventually turning them into self-made millionaires. It's clear that to grow your money and build real wealth, you need to start investing as early as possible. The right investment can increase your income and set you up for financial success. According to Warren Buffett, billionaire and legendary investor, if you invest in a very low-cost index fund, where you don't put the money in at one time but average in over 10 years, then you'll do better than 90% of people. While Warren Buffett may be one of the most successful investors ever, his investment approach can be shared by many investors, even if they don't want to spend a lot of time in the market. Focus on investing some of your savings, and you too could increase your net worth substantially. Remember, the key to financial success is in the accumulation of small, wise changes to those money-wasting habits and behaviors. By avoiding these, you can pave a smoother path to your financial success. Thank you for watching. Please consider sharing this video, like, and subscribe.